How are you, Mr. Oscar?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am wonderfully blessed as always, sir. Thank you so much, and so are you for starring in Inside Llewyn Davis. It's an amazing film.
Thank you.
Great character study of a movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about your character, though. He's one of the most interesting characters I've seen this year.
Oh, wow.
Right? I mean, he's hard to pinpoint.
Yeah, he's a musician in 1960s New York City in the village folk scene, trying to make it as an artist right before Dylan comes onto the scene and just blows the lid off of everything. So he's on this hamster wheel, and things are not going his way, and his friends are starting to disappear, and he's starting to alienate himself, and he's like a stranger in a strange land, and he's just struggling, and he's trying to survive. And he never asks for your sympathy as an audience member. He never tries to charm you or ingratiate himself. He's just who he is, and struggling. And he runs hot, too, you know?
But you know he has a heart because he has some sort of passion for animals, though. He may not admit it to himself, right? But he does have that.
Well, you see it. You see that you see that he tries to do the right thing.
Right.
You know, he's not completely selfish. This cat gets out from an apartment that a friend lets him stay at, and so now
your co-star, by the way.
Exactly,
the cat,
exactly. So then he has to take care of this cat, exactly, and he also has this gentle quality that he hides, but it comes out when he takes care of the cat, when he plays his music.
No, when you first heard from the Coen Brothers that you're gonna get the part, how did you feel?
I just was the most amazing moment of my life. It really was. I couldn't have imagined a better scenario for me. I felt like the 34 years that I've been alive was to prepare me for this.
Wow. Now, was it all worth it? How was it working with them?
It was amazing. They were just so generous and so calm and relaxed, and there was no vanity. They don't compliment. They never give compliments.
Wow.
So that's a little bit weird the first week when you're like, am I doing good? I don't know. Is this all right? And they don't really go in for that. And so what's good about that is that you don't look for their approval anymore. So it takes away that paranoia. You're not looking for that anymore, so you're just doing the work.
Yeah.
And that actually ended up being one of the most refreshing things about working with them.
I love this whole singing live aspect of it. Well, how did you feel about that? Was it kind of nerve-wracking?
Yeah, it was incredibly nerve-wracking, but again, completely crucial for the movie, because if suddenly you're seeing this guy that's a little bit cut off, and finally he sings, and if you see that I'm lip-syncing and not really playing, the magic would be gone.
The authenticity, right?
Yeah, and it's all about someone trying to be authentic.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So imagine if it just would never work. So it was critical that I learn how to really play and sing and do it in the moment. So it's a concert movie.
Was it hard to learn how to play guitar, or did you know?
Well, I knew how to play already, but I didn't know how to play this style. So
the Travis picking is what I've been hearing.
Yeah, Travis picking, which is a little bit like piano, like ragtime piano,
right.
where the left hand's playing the bass line and the right hand's playing the melody, but you're just doing it with these 3 fingers. So it takes some rewiring.
Wow. My biggest takeaway from the movie is that life is cyclical.
Yeah, it is. It goes exactly, and particularly his life at this moment has this cyclical nature to it, and he's just going around and around and around. But at the same time, somehow I feel that there's a feeling of hope in the movie. I think if anything, you're watching someone that's true to themselves, even if that means sacrificing their sense of success.
Right. He's not the best guy ever, but yet you want him to succeed.
Yeah.
Right? And that's
and I think you appreciate that you appreciate that he stays true to who he is.
And no redemption necessary.
Yeah.
Correct?
Right.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Nice talking to you. Yeah.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Yes. Good luck on everything.